The South China Sea is once again a theater of tension, a vast expanse of blue that has become a flashpoint for regional and global powers. Here, the calm surface often hides the undercurrents of rivalry, ambition, and national pride. Every day, the world watches as the stakes rise in these contested waters. In a recent incident, a Filipino supply boat on a routine mission to deliver food and essentials to outposts was met with a barrage of water cannons from a much larger foreign vessel. The smaller boat, tossed by the force of the water, pressed on, determined to fulfill its mission. These confrontations are becoming more frequent, and each one carries the risk of escalation. For generations, Filipino fishing crews have sailed these waters, relying on the sea for their livelihoods. Now they report being harassed, chased away, or even detained by patrol vessels from other nations. Their stories are filled with anxiety and frustration, as they struggle to provide for their families amid growing uncertainty. These incidents are not isolated, they form a pattern, a steady drumbeat of confrontation that echoes across the region. Each standoff, each close encounter adds to the tension, making the South China Sea one of the world's most volatile maritime flashpoints. The stakes are high. The South China Sea is home to some of the world's busiest shipping lanes, carrying trillions of dollars in global trade every year. Oil, gas, and goods flow through these waters, making them a vital artery for the global economy. Any disruption here could send shockwaves far beyond the region. For the people of the Philippines, this is not just a distant geopolitical struggle. It is a reality unfolding on their doorstep. Coastal towns live with the constant presence of Navy ships and the uncertainty of what tomorrow may bring. The contested shoals and reefs are more than just rocks in the sea. They are part of the nation's identity, a source of pride, and an economic lifeline for thousands of families. Losing access to these waters would mean losing a piece of themselves. Manila faces a difficult challenge, defending its sovereignty and protecting its people, while avoiding actions that could spark open conflict. The government must walk a tightrope, balancing national pride with the need for peace and stability. In coastal communities, conversations are dominated by one topic: security. Families worry about their safety, their livelihoods, and the future of their children. The sense of vulnerability is real and growing. The question on everyone's mind: how can a nation protect its waters and its people against a more powerful neighbor? The answer is not simple, and the risks are immense. The daily presence of foreign maritime militias, often operating in the shadows, serves as a constant reminder of the Philippines' vulnerability. These unmarked vessels blur the line between civilian and military, making the situation even more unpredictable. In response, the Philippines is shifting its mindset. Once focused mainly on internal security, the country is now investing in external defense, modernizing its military, and training its forces to meet new threats. Across the nation, there is a growing call for a stronger defense force. Citizens are rallying, demanding action from their leaders, and supporting efforts to recruit and train the next generation of defenders. Every confrontation at sea is about more than territory. It is about the future of the Philippines, its sovereignty, its security, and its place in the world. Ensuring the nation can stand firm, uphold international law, and protect its people is now more crucial than ever. Diplomatic efforts and new defense agreements are part of this evolving strategy. This is the story of how the Philippines is forging a new shield and sword, determined to defend its waters, its people, and its future in the face of rising tensions. The Philippines is not alone in its concerns. Across the region, leaders are increasingly focused on security, gathering at summits and high-level meetings to discuss the shifting balance of power and the challenges they face. Across Southeast Asia, a significant military buildup is underway. Countries are showcasing their growing capabilities through parades and joint exercises, signaling both unity and resolve. Indonesia, the region's largest archipelago, is investing heavily in its navy. The country is acquiring new frigates and submarines, aiming to better patrol its vast maritime territory and protect its interests in increasingly contested waters. Vietnam, too, is upgrading its military, with a particular focus on strengthening its naval and air capabilities. Regular drills and patrols demonstrate its commitment to defending its sovereignty. The Vietnamese military has acquired advanced Russian-made submarines and modern anti-ship missiles, enhancing its ability to deter potential threats and project power in the South China Sea. Malaysia, while less vocal, is quietly modernizing its armed forces. The country is upgrading both its Navy and Air Force, ensuring its military remains capable and ready to respond to any regional developments. Singapore, known for its technological prowess, invests in cutting-edge military technology. From advanced fighter jets to autonomous drones and robotics, Singapore maintains a formidable military power despite its small size. These nations are steadily arming themselves not just for show, but to ensure they are prepared for an uncertain future. Training and readiness have become top priorities across the region. The regional trend reflects a clear shift, from a past where security was often assumed, to a present where active defense and strategic planning are essential. Military strategists and analysts are working overtime to adapt to new realities. Nations are building up their naval forces to secure vital sea lanes, which are crucial for trade and economic stability. Protecting these maritime routes has become a top priority for governments across Southeast Asia. The actions of these countries paint a vivid picture of a region on alert, preparing for whatever the future may hold. Military patrols are now a common sight in both urban centers and along the coasts. This military buildup is not necessarily a preparation for war, but rather a way to ensure readiness and resilience. Forces remain on standby, conducting regular drills to maintain a state of preparedness. Ultimately, the focus is on deterrence and maintaining stability in a rapidly shifting world. Through joint exercises and regional cooperation, Southeast Asian nations aim to prevent conflict and safeguard peace in their shared neighborhood. The Armed Forces of the Philippines, or AFP, is entering a pivotal chapter in its history. For decades, the AFP's primary focus was on internal security, addressing insurgencies and maintaining peace within the country's borders. Now the AFP is making a strategic shift, pivoting from internal security operations to strengthening its external defense capabilities. This transition marks a significant evolution in the nation's approach to safeguarding its sovereignty. At the heart of this transformation is the revised AFP modernization program, a comprehensive and forward-looking plan that fundamentally rethinks the country's defense posture. This program is not just about acquiring new equipment, it's about reshaping the entire military mindset, doctrine, and readiness for the challenges of a rapidly changing security environment. The overarching goal is to build a credible deterrent force, one that can effectively discourage any potential aggressor from threatening the nation's interests. By enhancing its capabilities, the AFP aims to project strength and stability, making adversaries think twice before taking any hostile action. The modernization program is structured in 3 horizons. Horizon 1, which has already been completed, focused on acquiring basic capabilities and filling critical operational gaps. This phase laid the foundation for a more capable and responsive military. Horizon 2, currently underway and set to continue until 2027, is about acquiring advanced systems and technologies specifically designed for territorial defense. This includes state-of-the-art missile systems, modern naval vessels, and sophisticated air defense platforms that will significantly boost the AFP's ability to protect the nation's borders. Looking ahead, Horizon 3 envisions a truly modern and self-reliant defense force by 2034. This phase will see the integration of cutting-edge technologies, advanced training, and a fully networked command structure, ensuring the AFP can respond swiftly and effectively to any threat. This shift is nothing short of monumental. The AFP is moving towards a balanced and integrated military, with a particular emphasis on strengthening the Navy and Air Force. These branches are crucial for defending the archipelago's vast maritime and aerial domains. The primary objective is to monitor, secure, and defend the nation's extensive exclusive economic zone, or EEZ. With thousands of islands and a vast maritime territory, the Philippines faces unique security challenges that require constant vigilance and advanced surveillance capabilities. This transformation is driven by a renewed sense of self-reliance. While the Philippines values its alliances and partnerships, the goal is to stand independently, developing homegrown capabilities and fostering a robust local defense industry. The modernization effort is more than just a policy. It is a declaration of the nation's resolve to take full responsibility for its own defense. It signals to the world that the Philippines is serious about protecting its people, its territory, and its future. Significant investments are being made in new tools, infrastructure, and training to ensure the AFP is ready for the complexities of the modern security landscape. These efforts are designed to secure the country's future in a region marked by uncertainty and competition. Ultimately, this is a commitment to building a stronger, more capable and more resilient defense force, one that stands as a pillar of national pride and a guardian of the nation's sovereignty for generations to come. The Philippine Navy is modernizing with new assets. Modern frigates like the BRP Jose Rizal represent a leap in capability. The Navy is acquiring corvettes and offshore patrol vessels to maintain a presence. The planned purchase of submarines would be a game changer. Submarines provide a powerful deterrent, creating uncertainty for adversaries. The Philippine Air Force is reborn with FA-50 light combat aircraft. Plans for advanced multirole fighter jets are underway. Ground forces are upgrading with new tanks, howitzers, and missile systems. The BrahMos cruise missile is key, creating a powerful defense bubble. This modernization signals that the country's shores will be defended. The focus is on creating a formidable defense force. The Philippines' strategic location is both a blessing and a curse. Positioned at a crossroads in the Indo-Pacific, it commands vital sea lanes. The geography makes the Philippines a key player in regional security. The country's EEZ is vast, rich in resources, and crucial for economic survival. Patrolling such a large area is a challenge without a capable Navy and Air Force. The modernization aims to give the country control over its maritime domain. The West Philippine Sea is where sovereignty is most contested. Artificial islands with military presence change the security landscape. Defending rights in the West Philippine Sea is a defense of future prosperity. The focus is on maintaining sovereignty and upholding international law. Modern military relies on information. The Philippines focuses on intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, ISR. New patrol aircraft and radar systems enhance maritime domain awareness. An integrated surveillance network provides a coherent picture for quick decisions. The BrahMos missile system creates a protective coastal shield. Mobile systems offer unpredictable defense, deterring aggression. Secure communication networks ensure seamless coordination among forces. The AFP is transforming into a joint integrated force for modern challenges. The Philippines strengthens alliances while building self-reliance. The Mutual Defense Treaty with the U.S. is revitalized with joint exercises. The Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement enhances interoperability. The Philippines builds security partnerships with Japan, Australia, and South Korea. Joint naval exercises and capacity-building programs improve maritime security. ASEAN neighbors share intelligence and coordinate patrols against threats. Diplomatic and military engagements reinforce regional stability. The focus is on creating a support network for complex security challenges. The rise of autonomous weapon systems is a controversial development. These weapons can independently identify and attack targets. Autonomous systems offer military advantages but raise ethical questions. The decision to kill without human control is a major concern. The Philippines must navigate this ethical maze carefully. The debate is ongoing at the United Nations and globally. The challenge is to harness AI benefits while establishing safeguards. The focus is on preventing autonomous weapons from operating beyond accountability. Building a modern military is expensive. The revised AFP modernization program has a significant budget. Balancing defense spending with other priorities is a challenge. Financing options and strategic budgeting are crucial. Long-term sustainment costs require investment in logistics and personnel. Despite challenges, the investment is seen as necessary. The goal is to prevent conflict and create a stable environment. The price of security is a commitment to a safer Philippines.